Think bucket pin sizes don't matter? Think again. The wrong size can wreck your machine and your wallet. Here's why picking the right size is crucial. So first, what happens when your pins are too big? This is pretty straightforward. You just won't get the pins through the bucket hangers or the bucket links. You may be tempted to force the pin in. However, smacking in with a hammer will only result in your pins being damaged, your bucket, and even your bucket links. It's a quick way to an expensive repair job. And if you're using a quick hitch, using pin sizes that are too big will cause the attachment not to seat properly on the hitch and ultimately fall off in operation. Let's have a look at the more common mistake, which is using pin sizes that are too small for your bucket. Sure, they will go in easy, but once you operate that machine, they will slide around in the bosses. That movement will cause the bucket to rattle during use, making digging frustrating and not precise. But worse, that constant movement will wear down your pins, your bucket bosses, and your bucket links. And in no time, your bucket bosses will be uneven and your bucket will not sit right, even with the correct size pins. Fixing this wear isn't fun or cheap. Worn bucket links and tipping links are expensive to replace. You may try to replace the bushes inside the links, but while the bushes aren't that pricey, it is a fiddly, time-consuming job. And if your hanger bosses are beyond use, you will most likely have to grind them off and weld in new ones. And that's more downtime and more cost. The bottom line is always use the correct size pins for your bucket bosses.